All right, so this is the second video for the CEA affordable house. In this video, we're going to actually lay out the exterior and interior walls based on whatever plan you're working on. Remember that I'm working on the Charlotte 3-bedroom rental plan. That's what I'm basing mine off of. So it'll be pretty similar to this, maybe not exact, based on a few inches here or there. Also, I'm going to put on the front porch, a few things like that, but the rest of it will be pretty much similar. So when I go to Revit here, remember we've already created our exterior walls, interior walls, and our sheets. So I'm just going to go ahead and get started. So I'm going to select wall. I'm going to do my exterior walls first. Exterior vinyl siding on 2x6 studs. So this house is pretty rectangular, so I'm just going to draw a rectangle to get started. Escape out of that command, double check. Yep, so my exterior is on the outside, which is good. Remember, if you do it the wrong way, you can change it that way if you need to. All right, so let's go ahead and dimension this a little bit. So side to side, my house is supposed to be so from, I think I did that a little bit wrong. Let me do this over again. So wall, and place them from core face exterior to core face exterior. All right. And just draw some in here, draw my rectangle. Okay. I want to have a better view, so see fine. All right. All right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a dimension on this from face of core. So from that face to that face, and from this face of the core again to face of core. All right, so mine, like I said, it's pretty rectangular. So I want this dimension. What did I have mine at? 51 feet exactly. So I want that one to be 40 feet according to my plan. And then the height, I want it to be 28 feet according to the plan that's in front of me. I printed it out in front of me, so that's what I'm going to work off of. All right, so there's my plan. So let's start sketching the interior wall. So wall, mine's a 4.5-inch partition wall. So looks like the front door is kind of around here. It opens up. So basically, kind of looks like this. So essentially, you walk in here to the living room. There's a dining room here. There's a hallway with a bedroom coming off here, bathroom coming off here, a bedroom back in this corner, closets between this bedroom, like a bedroom here, bathroom. Okay, so let's put in a few more walls. And these are, again, I'm just putting them in right now just to get it on paper, quote unquote on paper. And these are all very rough dimension. There's no, I wouldn't say even they're rough dimensions. There's no dimensions on this at all right now. This is just me essentially dividing space. All right. So let's actually try to dimension some of this stuff at this point. So from this core to this core, according to my sheet, should be 1111. I'm actually not too far from. I'm just gonna not the core. So all the dimensions that I see, it might actually be, for temporary dimension purposes, these are just temporary dimension purposes. So I'm going to do not face of core, but wall face. I'm going to the outside face of the drywall I think that's the way the plan is that I have it. And I'm not going to do chain dimensions. If I haven't gone over what chain dimensions are yet, I'll do that later. This wall definitely is going to have to be moved quite a bit. Let me just work on those so far. All right, so this wall needs to move because that's only supposed to be 6. 6.5. All right, so that moved quite a bit. Then this wall's going to move because this is supposed to be 10, 6.75, 6.75. This is supposed to be 5.25, 5 foot, quarter inch. This one is supposed to be 10, 9.5. And again, things are a little different. It says it's supposed to be 11, 11. Again, my wall thicknesses are probably a little bit different than their wall thicknesses, possibly, especially with a 2x6 instead of most likely a 2x4 is the way these were designed. So I can add or subtract an inch. This is not going to be an exact replica, so I can change these dimensions to whatever I want. They say this is supposed to be 3/8. Okay, so let's do that. Let's say that's 3/8. This hallway width is supposed to be 3'4". Well, I haven't even dimensioned from this wall to this wall. So let's do that. That's supposed to be looks like 11'7.5". Okay. And then this is supposed to be 3'4". This closet is supposed to be depth of 2 feet. So let's do this. And let's keep on going. The width here should be 10'6". Here. Should be about 3 foot. All right, something I noticed. Well, let me just finish dimensioning this first. From here to here. That total is supposed to be about 11'8.5". Something I realize is this is supposed to be an opening right here. It's not supposed to be, this wall's not supposed to connect over because it's the living room, dining room, and the kitchen is actually right here. So I need to get rid of this portion of the wall. So I can just kind of click and drag that back possibly. That'll work. That'll open that up. All right. That's one way to do it. And this is not supposed to be nearly this deep. It's only supposed to be 2'9". And then this space is a couple different closets essentially. So I have like a coat closet here, like a little coat closet. This space is a coat closet. This is my utility closet for the hot water heater, and then washer dryer here. All right, so let's dimension these. This is supposed to be 2'6". Then I think 2'8". And then this is supposed to be wide enough for a washer dryer. Let's double check. 5'9.5". Yeah. All right. So these are definitely not final dimensions. These are very, very rough. So I'm going to go ahead and delete them all out. Okay, but that's the general layout. Where what's going on here is, like I said, living room, dining room, kitchen, coat closet, utility closet, washer dryer closet. This is a bedroom with a closet, a bathroom, the main bathroom for the house, bedroom. This is the master bedroom because actually something I didn't put in here. This is a bathroom here and a pantry that goes to the kitchen here. So the pantry needs to be about 311 and a half. And then one more thing I haven't put in. Supposed to have a closet. Oh, not center line. Let's do a wall. Let's do finish face interior. Let's try to line that up right here. All right. So it comes off and then shoots over. And then this is a closet for the master, which is supposed to be about 2 foot and a quarter. 2 foot, 0.25, 2 foot and a quarter inch. And then that's a closet for this bedroom, which is supposed to be also 2 foot and a quarter inch. All right, so there is the basic layout of my house. I had not put in any doors or windows, and there's no floor or anything like that. But the point right now is it's supposed to be a general layout, so you can give it to your teacher to check. Also, it's supposed to be set up so that you can actually walk around it in virtual reality, so that you can kind of get a feel for it yourself. So in order to be able to do that, you need to put in a temporary floor. So let's go ahead and just throw in a random floor, which can do generic 12-inch. It's going to do boundary lines, so just click the exterior walls. All right. So that's just put in a floor, and then you do want to put in just doors, so just generic doors. You should already have this door in here, so this way you can get into the house here. Let's see where else. Put in doors so I can get from room to room. Okay. And the whole point of this is literally just so that we can get from room to room while we are in, virtual reality. That's literally all we're trying to do here. So at least mine has a exterior door there. So now maybe if I can get to every room now, I need a few smaller doors. Let's do the 30 by 84, see if that will work for the closets. Yep, that'll work there. That'll work there. Do I have any other doors loaded? All right, so now if you don't have any other doors loaded, if you want to load a door, like a closet door, you can go to load family, doors, residential. So that's a pocket door, 2-panel. Trying to see. Sliding wood panel, double sliding wood panel door. So that might be a good one for a closet, possibly. You can do whatever sizes you want. I'll do the 48 and the 60 inch. 48 goes in first. Let's try the 60 inch. That'll work better. Okay. Let's see. Do I have? All right. So I have doors into every closet, every room. So now in VR, I can get into rooms. That's the bare minimum. If you do want to throw in some random windows, again, these are just windows just for the purpose of putting in a window. Um, so these are some ones that are already in here. I'm just going to put in, let's see, are there any others? Let's put in some random windows, kind of um, where they have them in the plan. Just so I can get an idea of what the house is going to feel like. Again, these are not by any means going to be the permanent actual windows. We'll do that later. All right, so now it's all set up so that we can go to VR. Just to show you a little bit of how it might look when you go to VR. I just realized all my walls I did not set the appropriate height. So let's go back here. And I should not have been quite so fast to do everything. No, that's gonna do everything. Okay, so I gotta just select every single wall. And instead of being unconstrained, it should go up to the roof. All right, so that's an annoying thing that I forgot to do. So I gotta select every single wall and make it go up to the roof. Okay, so when you go back to a 3D view, you can start seeing it, and maybe the 3D view is even easier to do it in. All right, looks like that all worked. Okay, so now when you walk in VR, you actually be able to walk on the temporary floor that we put in. You can walk from room to room, get a feel for the sizes, the door locations, window locations, kind of see what you think. All right, and you might even be able to see it in color, or you will be able to see it in color. You can kind of put it like this if you want to. These are the colors that I have so far. Obviously, gray and whatever. So we'll paint the walls. We'll do all this stuff. Some of my windows, you can tell, are the right way around. Some of them are the wrong way around. Again, I just do all that stuff in there real quick. But now you should be ready for that. So let's do a few last things here. I want to make kind of designate the rooms. Okay. So first, we want to create room boundaries, and there's a tool that basically kind of does it for us. All right. So like, you see how it kind of like identifies the boundaries, and there's one room, there's another room. You can do the closets, even the bathroom, bedrooms. It will not include the closet space for the bedrooms. This room, I don't want it to be just one single room. I do want it to kind of be separated out into some different rooms. So I can kind of create my own boundaries here. So I'll start by just doing, that's room one, room two. So there's a kind of like the main rooms, master bedroom, two smaller bedrooms, bathroom and a bathroom. Now I do want to kind of separate out. Oops, close that. All right, so now I want to put in a room separator to kind of separate out a couple of rooms here. So I'm going to put in a room separator here and a room separator here. So these are not actual walls, but they just kind of divide the space for me. So I want to do this again. Oh, and the hallway, I don't want to be considered part of any room. And so put in a room here. So this is my living room, my dining room, and my kitchen. So you can go in and rename these. Master bed room. Bedroom 3. Doesn't matter. 2. Bedroom 3. Bath. Bath. Kitchen. Dining. And living room. Okay, so those are the main rooms in the house. And we have them created. And, next thing we need to do is make a room schedule. So we'll go ahead and we'll get started with that.
All right, so where we left off, we put in some room tags and we renamed the room tags. So now we want to update them a little bit and then do a little bit more information. So, first and foremost, one of the more important things about these, not just the room names, but the actual square footage. So you can click on one of the room tags. You can click on now in the properties menu, edit type, and then just have the show area. So you want to show the area, hit apply, okay. And then these dividing lines here just kind of, to me, they just clutter the space. So I'm going to hide them. So right click on it, say hide in view. Element will hide just one at a time. If I want to hide all those dividing lines, it's just two category. It'll hide all 3 of mine at the same time. All right. And then we want to make a schedule. A schedule is something like a document, like a table, essentially, that gives all the information in one table. So I'm going to make a room schedule and then a gross area schedule. Okay. And I haven't done that yet. I want to put in the gross area of the entire building. So go to the architecture tab, click on the area button here, area plan, and you're going to do the first floor and change it to gross building. Oops, looks like I did that already, but I forgot to show you guys because there was an error. So I need to try that again. Hopefully I can do that. Area. Oops, I need to delete this one. I apologize. Okay, so let's try that again. So again, you need to go to this item up here under architecture area plan, change it to gross building, first floor. And last time I did this, it showed me. Okay, so if the area doesn't show up, you might need to put in your own tag. So I just clicked on tag area, and there we go. So it's 1,131 square feet for my mine. You just go to the let's see, go to the project. So it is the affordable house design, new construction guidelines, size of the house, 3 bedrooms. So this is a little oversized for a 3-bedroom, maybe about 100 square feet, but it's not considerable, not a crazy amount, like maybe actually, if I do the math, it's about 60 square foot over what the guidelines say, which again, that's fine. It doesn't need to be exact, but shouldn't be over by like 300 square feet or something like that. So 60 square feet, not that big of a deal. All right, so now let's go ahead and put some of the stuff on our plans. So what I mean by that, and I apologize for having that already there. You want to take your first floor plan and throw it on over here. So I've already resized it in terms of cropping it. So what I mean by that is, remember, you choose this tool, and normally the lines are way out here. something like that. And so I just already, in a previous take that didn't quite work so well, I zoomed in around it. And then I turn this off. And then what you realize is that's too small. So I can go back here, resize it. So it's 1/8 of an inch. If I try 1/4 inch equals a foot, not only does it make the text show up better and all that kind of stuff, if I go here, it tends to fit better too. There we go. All right, so if I want this to look better, which I always want to try to look a little bit better, drag that out, and there we go. All right, so there's my room plan. And now let's put some stuff on the schedule. So if I go to, where's that? Schedules and quantities. I haven't created the schedules yet, so let's go ahead and create the schedules. Let's go to annotate. Oops, I need to go to the first floor. I apologize. First floor, floor plan. Annotate, or sorry, analyze. I apologize. Schedules and quantities. And we're going to create 2 schedules. We're going to go to areas, gross building. Say, okay. We want the area and the name. This is the first floor. It's only 1 floor, so we're not going to do level. If you have more than one, you can do that. And just say, okay. So I have just the area of my building is 1,131 square feet. And now I want to do another schedule. This time it's a general room schedule. So rooms, say okay. First piece of information I want to add is the number, then the name, then the area. Actually, I'll keep it more like this. So the area is going to come first. So I'll move that up. So the number, area, and name, say okay. There we go, number, area, name. I can shrink this down like that, and then make this a little bigger. And that way, when I go to 106, I can drag, so let's see those, the room schedule and the area schedule. All right. So if you want that to show up a little better, no, that's fine. If you want to show up any different way, trying to see. Nope. Okay. So let's go ahead and print out a copy of 106 and print off a copy of 102. And make sure you get checked in with your teacher to make sure that the overall layout and the square footage of the rooms, the square footage of the whole house is good. Again, the overall layout is functional. You're not wasting space. You're not doing anything too crazy. And that's it for this project. Or sorry, for this section of the project.